Joining us to discuss is national trial attorney right here in studio, Michael Jaafar. Michael, great to see you again. Thanks for joining me. Let's begin right there with that motion to reduce bail. They wanted to have her released on her own recognizance. Right now, $80,000 sitting there with the court for her bail to ensure that she comes back to court. They say she needs that for her defense. You know, it's an issue that as a defense attorney you face all the time. They're running out of money, but the court's holding this money. We're going to come back and forth, and what they did is they laid out the weaknesses in the state's case, saying, look, we believe eventually she's going to be found innocent. She's not going anywhere.
Yeah, we saw them a few months ago come into court and bring exhibits. So, well, they said that a dog bit his arm, but these are from glasses. So they've already presented evidence. I completely agree with them. Look, how often do you see a serious, credible claim of you being framed by law enforcement officers? It's very rare. We see it in movies, but we don't see it in real life. They're making some outlandish claims. She has great attorneys. They may have a point, and if they're right, it's more important that they prove that they're right and have the ability to do it than to save a little bit of money on bail. She's clearly not going anywhere. So what's the point of the bail, right? Let her defend herself. Let her justify her claim. I'm curious. I want to know, was she framed by a bunch of police officers and there was a cover? I want to know that. You're making that claim. Let's see.